We got British verdict on America's Chicago-style hot dog. Now, if you guys have watched any of my videos, you guys will know I love hot dogs. I've seen a lot of hot dogs with like chili and onions and stuff on, and oh, it looks so good. Never had like chili on a hot dog ever. The only things I get on my hot dog is like tomato sauce, mustard, crispy onions. But yeah, it still bangs. Massive fan of hot dogs. So yeah, let's check out America's Chicago-style hot dog. See what we got, man.
Hello, I'm Lawrence and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond, and one of those memos pertains to food.
This is going to make me want to have a hot dog so bad.
Even more specifically, the Chicago-style hot dog. You see, one thing I've learned since moving to the United States is that popular food items often have localized variations depending on the city.
That's
For example,
cool.
people where I live are all about the Chicago deep dish pizza, while 300 miles east, Detroit-style pizza reigns supreme. And so it is with hot dogs. You've got the New York, the Fenway Frank, the Michigan, the Seattle, the Kansas, the Sonoran, the West Virginian, the Detroit Coney, the Hawaiian, the Dodger dog, the Texas Tommy, the Fish Cake dog, and yes, the Chicago.
See, this is mad because in the UK, we don't have anything like that. You get one piece of food, you're going to get it in the other part of the UK. There's not like a Nottingham hot dog, Birmingham hot dog, London hot dog. It's just hot dog.
Chicago-style hot dog. And so, at the risk of being exiled, today's the day that I finally give my verdict on the Windy City's second most famous dish.
Right,
But before
let's
I do
see.
that, if you're new to my channel and haven't had a chance to subscribe, do that now.
Make sure you do.
And so,
this is gonna be
without
good.
further ado, let's hit the road. Get out of the f***ing way.
Where are we going?
Well, I figured, wife, to avoid autograph hunters, we could go to a little-known secret hideout
Nice.
of a place that Chicagoans don't know about called Portillo's.
You know the Portillos are all over Chicagoland.
Are they?
It's a chain.
What? Really?
Yes.
Right, I'll take my glasses off. Well,
Look how
on a scale of
beautiful it
1 to
is,
hungry,
man.
how hungry are you, wife?
Pretty hungry.
There is the magic that is Portillo's.
Magic?
Well, I'm making that claim before I've even tried it.
I like hot dogs.
Me too, this should be good. Come on, cars, I'm hungry. Well, we just looked at the menu and there's an option where you can get 2 hot dogs for a specific price, and at first I was
Oi,
thinking
oi.
that we'd have 1 each, but I am a greedy pig and want 2 to myself.
Yeah, it depends how big the hot dogs is though, right? If they're actually, nah, I still get 2.
Tara?
I mean, that's fine with me. You do what you need to do.
Hi, could I get the 2 hot dog combo?
What would you like on it?
I'd like to get the Chicago style hot dog for both of them, and just everything on it basically.
Oh, this is going to be so good, isn't it? I can already tell.
Pink. Let's do that again.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, that was water? Oh. Yo, wait, how was that water?
For me, hot dogs have always been synonymous with the United States. But just as with pizza, A1 steak sauce, Hollywood actress
Right.
Amy Adams, America is not where hot dogs were born. She was born in Italy, for those of you wondering. In fact, it is widely agreed that the concept of pairing dog sausages with bread was introduced to the US by German immigrants in the second half of the 19th century. One story goes that Charles Feltman, a German butcher and street vendor at Coney Island, served sausages inside milk rolls, whatever they are. Either way, the concept gradually took off, even if Americans didn't yet have a name for it. After all, it wouldn't be until 1884 that the term hot dog began showing up in American media, with this reference in the Evansville Daily Courier being an early example. But even then, it only referred to the sausage meat rather than the entire combination. You see, the word dog was once synonymous with sausage, supposedly because manufacturers at the time were accused of using dog meat as an ingredient. My puppy is not impressed. Well, now that we've ordered, how excited
Is that where it came from? Because I've always thought, why is it called hot dog?
food are you?
Ready, come on. Let me have some.
Ooh.
Alright,
Ooh.
first thing I notice is that is one absolutely ginormous pickle, and for somebody that doesn't really care for pickles, this should be interesting. But we can make it a lot better by adding some ketchup. What do you
Wait.
think, wife?
Don't do that.
Is that the hot dog?
Why?
Because it already has mustard and relish on it.
But ordinarily, Chicagoans would add ketchup to it. Is that
Wait, why is the pickle so big?
right?
They wouldn't.
They wouldn't.
This
Right.
is a Chicago-style dog.
Well, that's fine because I don't eat added sugar anymore anyway, so don't want that.
Better take a bite. How long have you lived in the U.S.?
What? Just 15 years.
Eat the hot dog correctly.
What? You mean like that? You're seeing those?
Yo, nobody eats a hot dog like how we was gonna eat it. There's no way on this planet anyone does that.
Videos of politicians who do it that way and then they end up a really embarrassing meme. I don't want to be that,
You're not a politician.
but I am an embarrassing meme.
That pickle is too big.
It's very good. I am picking up a lot of the gherkin / pickle, which I don't actually hate. It's like humans. I like them a lot of the time, but only in small doses. I feel like when the pickle is bigger than the sausage,
Yeah.
we've got problems. So, sorry to my fellow Chicagoans.
He's
if
taking
this
it
is cause of
off.
blasphemy. I'm just going to take the pickle out.
I'm not surprised. I don't know. Why is the pickle so big? Do you guys like it over there? Like that pickle being that big? Because I don't mind pickle, but I'd rather it like in little chunks. You know what I mean? Five fish is falling. Messy.
Concerningly, it's not just Chicagoans that might come at me in the comments. I'll also have to contend with 19th century Austro-Hungarians who I've just realised are all dead. You see, way back in 1893, the seeds for what would become the Chicago-style hot dog
Did you guys
were
say it's bad?
sown. For it was then at the Chicago World's Fair that two Austrian-Hungarian immigrants unveiled to the masses a round of Vienna beef frankfurter sausages, a brand still favoured by Chicagoans today. However, it would be another 36 years before somebody had the bright idea to put them on a bun. That someone, reportedly, was a once popular restaurant by the name of Fluky's. Fluky's is said to have been where the pork-free, kosher, all-beef frank originated. And anybody doing the maths will know that 1893 plus 36 equals 1929, a year in which America entered into something called the Great Depression. And while that part of the story is grave enough to warrant somber music, the Great Depression did something surprising. It actually helped the Chicago-style hot dog. At the
How?
cost of a nickel, Chicagoans clearly loved their pickle. It rhymes. The
Well, I
ingredients
can
of
tell.
bread, mustard, pickle relish, onions, a dill pickle, hot peppers and tomatoes proved a cheap meal for Chicagoans pinching their pennies. It also helped the hot dog's cause that the city was now home to thousands of German and Slav immigrants who sought out frankfurters in much the same way that I used to seek out imported crunchy bars. For a time, the Chicago style was briefly known as the Depression sandwich,
Oh,
which
wow.
raises one very critical question. Is the hot dog really a sandwich? Let me know in the comments below.
Oh my god, don't start this debate. Bro, I've had this debate on my stream and stuff. Are you saying, wait, what was it? It's either, is a hot dog either a sandwich or, oh, what else did someone say? Oh, I forgot now.
Well, before I have my second hot dog, I'm just going to reflect on what I just ate. I was expecting to come here and give it 5 Lorenzos out of 5, but I think the pickle overwhelmed
don't like it?
me. Now, once I removed the pickle, the Lorenzos went up. I think we're looking more like it's a 4.5.
It's not bad.
But with the pickle, it's a 2.5. Well, after all this time, this still is the only way to eat.
Yeah, I can't lie. From his reaction, I think him saying 4.5, he's like being a bit too nice. His reaction wasn't doing any justice at all, right? And it didn't, I'm not gonna lie, it didn't look amazing either. So I don't know, maybe if you guys are in Chicago or you ever had a Chicago style hot dog, let me know what it's like. Or if you just get other options.
Fries by dipping them in mayonnaise. Embarrassingly, at that moment, we had to temporarily stop the recording when a school of autograph hunters breached the outdoor area. But before they could get to us, we headed back inside, only to realise they were here for Vince Vaughn. In the meantime, I still had one more hot dog to devour. Without the pickle, please.
Okay,
just
another
don't
one.
be angry, because the rest of this looks great. And I recognise that my distaste for this is down to my aversion to pickles. And that's not
See, what I don't, why is the pickle bigger than the hot dog?
your fault. That's not Chicago's fault. So now this is the second go, and I'll speak next when my mouth isn't full.
Oh
What do
my
you
god, I
think of the
actually do want a
decor
hot dog
in here?
now.
It's nice. It doesn't know what it wants to be, if I'm honest, but I don't hate any of it.
Yeah, because it's got all this kind of Americana type stuff over here, and then over here is a picture of Tara on the wall from like 100 years ago. How do you feel about that? Oh, she's got the same hair as you and everything. You just planned this, don't you? You knew these photos were here before we turned up.
No.
You just look like that, don't you? You're a time traveller. Look, there's you with an umbrella. There's you straddling a plank. That's not a euphemism. Despite my irreversibly British attitude toward pickles, I quite liked Portillo's, arguably the most famous place to get a Chicago-style hot dog in the history of Earth's history. But how did I actually fare with my second depression sandwich? Now the relish and the onions, superb. Even the peppers really make this thing. And, didn't mention this,
I love peppers. Put peppers in my hot dogs and... Oh.
The bun. I like this kind of bun. I think it's one of my favourites. It's very soggy now, but that's good because I am out of drinks. It's less messy now that
I actually think, you know, if you like chopped up the pickle and still had the same amount in there, but just not one big piece, it'd be way better.
I know that it's going to be messy because I plan for it to be messy and therefore it stops being messy.
No, I get that.
Is it all over my face?
I get that.
That's it for this video. Let me know in the comments.
I get that. You know, if you ever have a meal, right, and you don't plan for it to be messy, but it's messy, you're like, oh, what the hell is going on, right? But then, like, if I'm going to have nachos and I know it's going to be messy, I plan for it to be messy. I just enjoy the mess.
Below if you've ever had a Chicago-style hot dog and what you think of pickles. I'm
I didn't try
Brown.
one.
You can follow me on Twitter and or Threads.
But I'll have to chop up the pickle, I ain't going to lie. But really good video. Enjoyed that. Let me know if you guys have ever had one and what you guys think to it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. Live every single day on twitch.tv/Alfred G. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.